Yep. I think that's done.
Should probably pull up the live stream, right, on this side.
Yeah, we can double check it here. But remember, I think like it's starting to record already now, and the live stream will just simply be a little bit late,
Yes, yeah.
So I think whatever we say now, it's already on.
Yeah, it looks like it's on.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
right.
okay. So
should we wait for people to get in here, or
good question.
Four guys in here now?
I'm thinking we just start slowly.
Right.
And at the end it will be, because maybe not too many people will watch anyways at the current, the moment live.
Yeah,
maybe they will watch later.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. My guest Marius is joining us today. Me and him, we were thinking that maybe we could start making some live streams, like almost like a podcast style live streams,
right,
where we look into some arm wrestling topics and just discuss things. Let me talk about Marius a little bit. He's
okay. You're gonna do the introduction.
Let me introduce you a little bit. So Marius is quite a young athlete. We are training together in Copenhagen. You are the guy who is somehow very active. Like
yeah, you're right.
Everything about arm wrestling. It seems like you already know more than me. You are following it closer because you are participating in every live stream.
Yeah, I have too much free time. Probably that's the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's maybe one of the reasons why I thought that you would be a very good addition, and we can have some interesting discussions.
Yeah.
I feel like you are a very reasonable guy, so it might, I don't know. I just basically like Marius, so that's my point. Maybe you want to say something about yourself, just to introduce yourself quickly, and then
Yeah, sure. So yeah, I'm training in Copenhagen with Minda for I think it's closing up on 3 years. Like I started in September of 2020, and then there was some Corona stuff, and then started it back up in May. So, but getting close to 3 years. And
okay. And how old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, so you started at 18. Okay. So perfect, man.
Yeah, I'm somewhat happy with the right, like
the timing, I guess, is good, and the progress is good. So
yeah,
Marius is making crazy progress. So it's always nice to see. Tell us a little bit about your victories already.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've been to a bunch of tournaments last year. I think I went to like 7 or something. You did a bunch of Rage Cups, right? Like Minta has these tournaments in Denmark. He does like last year you did 3. I think you wanted to do 4, but you skipped the last one.
Okay, so it was 3 at the end?
I think there was 3. So I competed in all of those, and I didn't. I think the first one. I think I got second on right, but there was not that many competitors, and it was just when the tournament was starting up.
But locally, so overall, I think you are doing quite well. And
yes, this year has been good for me. I think, like compared, like I think this me being a little bit more fat now and not trying to, watch what I eat. I feel like I feel a bit better. It's because I was skipping breakfast to stay at like 180 kilos. So yeah, this year I won Rage Cup in 86, and the juniors in Denmark.
Would you say that your IFA performance is your best achievement?
I mean, I don't know, because there wasn't that many competitors, right? That's the only thing. Okay. They were tough. Like for me, they were tough competitors, but I mean,
it's hard to judge, right?
I probably liked the Rage Cup a bit better because there was more competitors. It was more like, yeah, it was just a bit more. It's more fun with the small guys, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
If you beat 2 guys and then you're on 3rd place, like it's not. Yeah, so I like the Race Cup win. It's probably my best win, I would say, until now. And
Yeah.
and on top of that, I got lucky and won your raffle as well. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, was
That's
quite
maybe the
was
most lucky moment.
yeah.
But okay, so little by
Yeah.
little, of course, people will know you more as we do more of these live streams.
Yeah, I think some of the guys in your chat last time I think there was one guy know me from there's like this
Yeah,
guy who did
people
the
already know you from live
trivia.
streams, right?
Yes, yeah, there's this trivia thing where like this guy did like a quiz where you like type he puts like a picture, maybe like the arm of some arm wrestler, and you have to type it quickly, and I was just really good at the quiz.
Okay.
So I think I have some kind of some guys recognize me from there. But other than that, yeah. But so we wanted to go to the European Championship
Yeah,
again, right?
exactly. I think since the Europeans have happened just recently, I think it's quite a nice topic.
Yeah.
Some
Did you
good,
watch? Did
interesting
you
matches.
follow it? Like, did you follow any of it, or just kind of a little bit?
I did actually. I kept watching it
You
through
watched
the
live stream
days.
as well?
Yeah, it was live stream, and I kept
Yeah.
watching it then
Yeah, I was
live.
watching it live. There was some really good matches.
At
Like,
least the most interesting categories for me, I 75, 80, 85. I also looked
yeah.
into those.
It seems like especially I think in the super heavyweights there was only like 7 competitors. Like some of the classes looks like they were a bit not too.
Yeah, right. I got that impression as well. Actually, I got that
Yeah.
impression.
And it was like even in some of the more stacked classes, it was like 3 or 4 countries. Like the class consisted of not that many countries, but
So
you
yeah.
can still tell like the 80 kilo class was really stacked, right? There was Shock and there was Boshida and Vlad. And,
Yeah. So some of these classes we still saw like these good matchups.
Yeah, right.
But give me a second. Let me test one of the features of this thing.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Immediately when we started the stream, this guy just starts pulling up the questions already. Don't even get to.
Very good question. Very good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think we can maybe take a look later on at the Daniel's matches also, which is interesting.
I think I can say like, obviously you lost to him at Worlds last year, right? But in like in a super match sense, right? You have the last win. I think people are forgetting that a bit, right? Like the Turkey one you did last year.
Right.
You have the last super match win. I think that's the one you have to count, right? Because then there's no randomness involved. Like maybe Daniel pulled an easy guy before, you pulled a hard guy. You could have pulled a hard guy before. So like,
I would probably still say that I'm the underdog if we have to face each other.
Yes.
But I feel like I have a very good chance.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right. Maybe I didn't. I beat him in the super match format,
right.
And then I kept making these mistakes where I pulled him a little bit too long in the at the tournament.
You need to go for the finish, right? You need to go for the finish earlier.
Or I should simply let him through, and then fight him for real in the finals.
Yes. Yeah.
So I feel like if I meet him again in the tournament, that's what I would do. I would.
Yeah, it could be smart maybe as well, because then maybe you will get an easier way to the final, right? Say the guys
True.
Okay, it's your world championship, so maybe
even
the guys who lose might still be like really good, right? So you could
and they are, but still, I think it makes more sense to just deal with everyone else first, and
even if you know, if you beat him, even you will be fatigued for the next one, right? So you could...
right. So there's almost maybe no. Yeah, let's say I meet him early and I beat him. So what, right? Most likely I will be so tired that I will not even reach the top.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Should we look at maybe some of the matches? I think there's one maybe I would like to start with.
Okay, so
you don't mind?
Yeah, it's good to have you. You are always ready. Let me see what you.
It's also good because I watched the whole thing. Like, so I think I have a good memory of what happened somewhat. So your countryman, right? Sarunas got third in the 80 kilo class on right hand.
On the right hand.
Seniors,
yeah.
Yes.
So that's not bad at all.
No. Yeah. And did you like? When did you? He's from your club, right? Your former club, or no?
So he is from Vilnius, which is the capital city of Lithuania, and I did live in Vilnius for 4 years, my whole bachelor years.
Yes,
not mad. So we were training the whole time together. But yeah, originally I'm from another town.
Okay, yeah.
So
But you trained with him for 4 years.
yeah, I did training with him for 4 years and know him very well.
Right.
I was also with him just recently in Turkey when he went to the qualifiers, East versus West.
Yeah.
Yeah, so very good, very smart guy.
Yeah, and this performance, is this something you like?
So yeah, I would for sure every time I watch his classes, I would always be very interested if he can do well or not.
Right.
First of all, I saw him at the Masters in the Masters class, right?
Oh yeah,
A couple
okay,
of
yes.
days earlier. So he did get second place on the left, I think, and he got.
Did he do both arms on Masters?
He did both arms on
Okay, yes.
Masters. Got second on the left, first on the right.
Yeah.
I think there's one very good Romanian who keeps giving him trouble all the time.
Yeah. Right.
So and then I didn't even know if he would still go to the
Seniors, right?
seniors or not.
Yeah, but he had some really good matches with some guys you know as well. Or he had a.
Should we take a look at that?
Yes, let's look at this match. So he fought. I think his first match was with Hovhannisyan, right?
Do you want to put it on the screen?
Yes, I will share my screen. 1 second. I just need to find it because I wrote down what table it was on. It was on table 4. So it's this one right here.
It's not that easy to find, right?
No, yeah, because there's 12 streams.
Yeah, right.
But it's nice because you can get them like in full screen.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just see. And it was when you see it's 7:30. I think it was like one of the really early ones. Yes. Okay, it's right here. Okay, let me share my screen. So like this. Need to share the tab, right?
Yeah.
Like this. Okay, good. See it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Right.
Oh yeah, also the Armenian guy. So
yes, it's interesting, right? Because you fought him last year.
Yeah, and he was still 75 kilo class. No.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of guys went up and some down, right? Like Boshida was pulling at 85 last year, and now he's pulling 80, and these guys went up. A lot of the lower guys went a little bit up. So like,
I think most of the guys, of course, they are all constantly just going up and up little by little.
Yeah.
Not too many guys go down.
But it's interesting. Oleg Shuk went down as well. Like.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. So
he was an 85, and he shouldn't have a problem at 85, right? And still went down for some reason.
So maybe he was a bit out of shape or something like that, because I would really not expect him to go down. He was always an 85 kilo puller.
Yeah,
for a very long time. So I don't know why did he decide to go down.
Maybe because he lost to Aktayev, but still that was in the Worlds, right? This is Europeans.
Yeah, and then that win was maybe
it was
a mistake
sketchy,
by
right?
him. Yeah, it's sketchy.
Yeah, because the refs, right? I saw a lot of people complaining like that Aktayev was starting like really with his shoulder.
Yeah, waist shoulder was way too deep and everything. So.
Can I still do
but
this?
Okay, let's play it. Let's play it.
Okay, yeah, 1 second. Does this change? Okay, yeah, it does change. Is that bad?
Maybe this is better.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's play it. Maybe with the sounds on. I think it was a good match as well. Like a long one.
Yeah, and it's actually interesting how Sharunas is so good against our top rollers. For example, even me.
Yeah.
I struggle so much. I don't know if I could beat him now. Maybe I can.
Right. I can't remember. Was it you or someone said that you've never beat him or something?
Yeah, Yanis, I think also said that in one of the videos.
Okay.
While trying to annoy me.
Yeah,
that's true. I kept getting stronger for all these years, and when I visit Lithuanian nationals from time to time, and I lose to this guy on the right. So
okay, so you still need to get him at some point, right? Like.
Yeah, that's right. So maybe next year. Yeah, because this year I couldn't do it. Had to go to Arm Wars.
Yeah, at nationals, right? Or
yeah, nationals. Yes. So next year nationals, I come for Sharunas.
Right, you're coming for him. Okay, that's nice. Okay, but let's watch some.
Yeah.
the Armin
Yes,
guy
I'm-
is. Oh yeah, he's top rolling, right? It's usually
yeah,
top rolling.
both top rollers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sharunas, it has something special in his wrist joint, like it just nicely holds up.
Yeah. Seems like he can hold this angle really good, right? Like even if it does not like stay fully tight, still doesn't really open up too much.
Yeah, he's doing this low hand top roll very well, and still is able to maintain his wrist while doing that.
Yeah.
That's why it's so difficult. Maybe I should even hook him next time.
Yeah. You're working on your hook, right? So
Yeah,
maybe. Okay. Should I maybe go for a
yeah, I
little
can
bit?
maybe skip it a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah, skip the strap application. Okay, I think it looks like it's starting here.
but yeah, you're right. This is one of the more beautiful matches. And
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, he has a really good one. The next one, I'll show you. Really good, and it's perfect. Like it's the top roll versus press, front press. It's good. It is really good. Was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Yeah. So pretty good, right? That the guy, Armin guy.
So
Strong guy, right?
which place did the Arman guy get?
I don't know, because there's no results yet. They haven't posted the results. I think if we go to the final and to watch the final and the semifinal, because Sarunas pulled in the semifinal against Boshida.
Maybe then we can see
if you want to
them.
see that, if you want to see that, then
Yeah, maybe later. Let's
yes,
just leave it for now.
So maybe let's see the other one.
Yeah.
Or do you have anything to add for this?
No, so just the fact that Sharunas has a very good low hand top roll. Whenever I see him against another top roller, I immediately start to think that okay, it will go well for Sharunas because he just does his move. He's sitting down and his hand just comes with him. He doesn't lose it.
Yeah.
So very efficient.
Yeah, impressive, right? He's how old is he? He's 40, right, or something? 40.
Maybe 42, something like
40.
that.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Okay, but let's jump to the next one. It's against, I'm not sure, do you know this guy? Petro Melnichuk?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know this guy. Okay. Have you pulled him before?
I did pull him.
Okay, interesting.
When I went to face Oleg Tudorian in UK.
He's in UK. Oh, I've seen this guy.
Yeah, so he's from UK.
Yes, I think I've seen him in Bogdan's YouTube videos.
Yeah, exactly,
Bogdan, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
They train together.
Okay. So I have seen him before. Okay.
So since I beat Oleg on the left very easily, I remember going taking part in the competition as well on the left, and then that's when I met him.
Oh, how did you do that?
For me, the guy is annoying because he's just flopping right off the bat.
Yes, the style for
it's difficult.
Did he beat you?
No, I won, but it was difficult.
Okay, so you won the tournament maybe, or did you lose?
Yes, I won. I think I won the classic.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So you kind of know what to expect from this match, right? You haven't seen it, but you know.
Yeah, I knew it because I knew the style of this guy, and I knew. Yeah.
Right. So
okay, let me play. I don't remember how it went. Or maybe wait a second. We have a comment here. Maybe we should quickly address it. What happened with your right arm super match against Tom? I guess you won, but why didn't Neil upload the match on YouTube? He keeps ignoring when I ask him. Yeah, so it's a little bit strange. I don't know what really happened. So first of all, I did beat Tom.
I have an idea, maybe. I have no idea how the match went, but you beat him convincingly, right? Probably.
Yeah, I beat him very, very convincingly.
Yes. Right.
But Neil did put it on YouTube members area, but he selected the class. There are different classes for members. Some of the cheapest class.
Yes. Okay. So I have the cheapest one. I haven't seen it, right? Yeah. So.
And I think he put it for the most expensive class.
Oh, so the $100 one or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not sure about the strategy here, but
yeah.
But yeah, it was. It's
I
a pity that people cannot really see it, but.
Yes, I heard something similar. I can't remember who told me, but they had a guy who had a match there as well, and I can't remember if he lost badly or if he won convincingly.
Mhm.
But I think Neil doesn't want to produce these matches that are like really one-sided.
Yeah, of course, Neil doesn't really want to
Yeah,
make anyone look very bad, right?
right. Or maybe it's not even that. It's just like that. It doesn't make for a very interesting
Right,
video.
doesn't.
I, for some people it would, right? But maybe the way he's trying to make like the video, the channel look, maybe it's not
Yeah.
that fitting for his kind of videos.
But also, when I asked him about it, he said that he thought that the video would be posted for like even for the cheapest membership. So maybe maybe he got confused. I don't know what it is, but
So it
uh,
could be a mistake,
could
maybe.
be just a mistake. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah,
Maybe we will find out one day.
yes, and
And as well,
maybe he could give you the video, right? So you could post it on your channel. Like if you win a match like that, you will want to post it, right? You will want people to see how you did.
yeah, right.
If he's not gonna post it, or I mean,
Another comment from Armwrestling Route. Hey Minda, what do you think about Travis' philosophy that there is no reason to train pronation for his top roll and it is all about rising back pressure? Heard that Taras Ivakin also said the same thing. And I thought that it's my theory.
yeah,
Pronation is good, but it's not the main thing. I feel like the back pressure, not necessarily rising back pressure, maybe it's dragging back pressure is the
but
most
that's your
important.
style, right? Like
That's my style, for my
that's
style,
your
yeah.
style. So it's the most important for you, probably, right? Like
So
this,
if people ask about the top, but when people ask about the top roll and they ask about they think that it's about pronation, and I'm
yeah.
saying that no, it's not really about pronation. But the most important part is something else, like back pressure.
Yeah, I think it depends, right? Like depends how you train. Like you do a lot of table practice, so your pronator probably gets trained from all that
Yeah, maybe
table
it's just
practice.
good by
And
itself. Yeah,
some guys who do maybe more weights, they don't have the same like their pronator is not as conditioned, so maybe they need to train it separately, right? Like you're getting it from the table, and they might need it from somewhere else.
no, true. Maybe I just have it by naturally.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I guess most of the things which we do are just table time. So obviously we would get many different strengths just without even noticing it, right?
right. Yeah. Okay, but should we maybe
Yeah, let's
go back to
go.
the match?
Let's move on. Yeah,
Yes. Okay. So yeah, so you know what to expect from this match, probably, right?
yeah. Flop rest and
Yes.
top roll. And by the way, the
And
guy
you,
Petru,
yes.
he's very good, very strong.
Yeah.
It's amazing how he has a huge frame and he's still able to fit into a under 80
80
kilo class.
kilos. Yes.
You should see him.
Is he tall? He looks. He
He's
doesn't
very
look
tall.
so tall. Okay, he's tall. He's tall. Okay.
He's quite tall. He's big frame.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but you can tell, right? Like his arms look pretty big.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So he might be, let's give him another couple of years. He might be the champ.
Yeah.
I,
I think actually he placed last in this tournament, but
but maybe he
yeah,
was not lucky or something like that. But
yeah. I mean, you can still like progress a lot in a year, right? So
yeah.
who knows? And his style is good and annoying style to deal with. But yeah, so what do you expect? Like you expect it to go close to the pad, or okay, whatever. Let's just watch it.
Normally, I would expect it to be close to the pad. It's hard to catch that flop.
Yeah, looks like he's trying to top roll to slip, right? Or no?
Initially, right? Yeah, I think he
Yeah,
must be doing that.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
but he was not slipping. He was actually almost
Yeah,
firm.
he took like the top, right? Looked
Yeah.
like. But makes sense if Soronis is doing the low hand.
Mm-hmm.
Should be able to take the top.
Yeah, exactly. So now in straps, it's of course Sharunas is happy. He likes his boom.
That's interesting. It doesn't look like he's
Yeah.
setting up for low hand initially. Sarunas, it looked like he was kind of like neutral, and then he hit, and then it kind of dropped by itself. Right, like.
But it's so impressive that Petro can just transition into that move like that. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, yeah, it is impressive. You need a really strong arm to sit there, right? Like.
Yeah, I wonder how did he develop this kind of strength, because it's a bit unusual. I'm sure he could easily be a good top roller.
Yeah, I don't know
Big
either.
hand, everything. Yeah. But okay, let's take a look.
Yeah, let's see it. So really close, right? Really close.
Super close. Poor Sharunas.
For sure.
His elbow joint. But okay.
But he's keeping it quite nice, right? Like he's keeping.
Yeah, well, it was a bit sketchy at one point. Very straight.
Yeah.
But still locked up.
Yeah. I think you will like the finish on this one.
Is it gonna be the press? Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. No. So he just came up a little bit and pressed, right?
You'll see. He's doing a lot of like climbing.
Uh-huh.
He gets a lot of hand before he does the press. Like he's trying to finish sideways, but he can't really, and he finally. You'll see.
That's tough. Yeah, luckily Sharunas has good joints. I remember Sharunas once had a biceps tear. I think it tore. Yeah, it came off his shoulder. The upper side came off completely.
Oh, interesting.
So
That's interesting.
He did have an operation to fix it.
Doesn't it usually tear on the bottom, right? Like that's the most common one, right?
Right. But also, I don't know. I think the other one is also quite common.
Okay, interesting.
From what I have seen, yeah.
So on the right hand, it tore on the right hand.
Yeah, right hand.
Oh, you can't really tell, right? That looks his bicep looks normal.
He was smart. He went to a doctor quickly, got the operation. Then maybe gave some money to the doctor to speed it up.
Okay, nice.
Because if you.
I mean, it looks like it was worth it, right? It looks like it was worth it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, interesting.
But yeah, Sharunas is another guy to really admire, because his longevity is great.
Yes, I don't think I've seen
very.
What is he like? Has he any other good wins? Like, maybe
from time to time he's able to reach. I think Zloty Tour he got second once, and so he's able to really reach the podium.
Okay. What about WAF or anything like?
Also WAF, not the first time on the podium for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
He was always the guy. Like I remember very early days in Lithuanian nationals or some Lithuanian local tournaments. He would always be the guy who is quite small, but he's killing all the giants. So it was always exciting to watch him.
Yeah, kind of like you, right? A bit.
Yeah, so I guess.
Yeah.
I would. It's hard to look at myself now from the side, but I can maybe imagine that, because I remember myself looking at him.
Yeah, like it's. I think it's kind of how people see you here, right? Like in Denmark, like you're what 76, 77, and you're like probably the best right hand in Denmark.
Yeah, still able to fight in these high class. Yeah.
It's between you and Tobias, right? And you have the last one, so must say you're the best in Denmark, and you're so light. It's pretty impressive, right? Like,
I remember me watching Sharunas early, 2009, 2010. I remember. Yeah, it was just amazing. It's hard to understand where does that strength come from.
Yeah, but you kind of. It's just how long has he been armwrestling? Like.
Good question. Yeah, I don't know. Must be many years.
Yeah, from young as well, maybe. Or maybe not.
not too young. I don't think
Okay.
so.
Okay. Well, yeah.
But
And
yeah, maybe at least 20 years, I guess.
yes, and that's still right. Like, and you can even be good in your 40s. It's crazy.
Hmm. So he has to be careful about his elbow here whenever
Yeah.
he's looking for a pin.
He got an elbow fall, right? Or was it the other guy?
I don't know. But yeah, you see, it's difficult to just
Yeah.
to generate that downwards pressure. But little by little, yeah, perfect.
Yeah. He got it at the end. But yeah, it is difficult as long as the guy can keep like this part, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's outside, it's a bit maintain some pronation. Difficult.
But yeah, so
So
pretty good performance, right? Like,
no, yeah, for sure, for sure.
yeah.
But of course, it's not number one, so it doesn't matter.
That's right. That's right. It still matters. It still matters. But another one. When you lose to he lost to Boshida, and then what can you do, right? Like Boshida is
Right.
pretty
And he
insane.
did have some long fights, so it's difficult to maintain your energy. And
Yeah. Okay.
what should we look at next? Should we look at some?
I have one more. I have one more interesting thing. There's a couple
Okay.
interesting things, right, from the championship. There's, uh, Reno Masic, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he won both hands junior and both hands senior. Yeah, I
Ah,
think
so okay.
I think he's 18 or 19 or something. So
Oh,
what do you even say about that, right? Like
yeah,
incredible.
it's also very impressive. It's so we need to see more from Reno now. Maybe we need to see him against some people who we know better. For
Yeah,
example, is Reno facing someone
he's
now?
yes, and someone Terrence. He's facing Terrence
Terrence.
Oppenheim.
Okay, so I think that's a good match.
Yes,
Um,
a known quantity for you as well, right? Like you've seen him fight with Daniel, and you
yeah,
don't. I
yeah.
don't know. You probably haven't tried with Reno, right? Or maybe you have.
No, no, no.
No.
But you're right. So I think this match with the match with Terrence could really go badly for Terrence. We don't know. Maybe Reno is just that kind of beast.
Yeah.
But
I think it really
or
depends if I feel like Reno will do the press. Looks like that's his really good move. If Terrence can stop this press, I think he will win because he seems like he's really good at these. Like
Mhm.
as long as it stops, right? Seems like he's
Yeah, it's grinder match.
yes, right. He's good at figuring out how to win from a stop match.
Oh, but yeah, you reminded me about Reno's technique. Very, very interesting technique. He's almost just flopping off a go also. Like
Yeah.
he's just doing a press and then
Yes.
press also lets go a little bit by the end. And
Sometimes, right? It depends. Like sometimes he gets it fully.
so sometimes
Sometimes
he
he's
gets it.
turning. Yes, I think it kind of depends how the opponent feels, maybe or something. But he's also top rolling sometimes. So
Mhm.
yeah, and it's interesting as well when like I think he said he doesn't do any table time really. I think it's like
Oh, really?
once a month, and then all of it is just weights. So
Hmm.
quite different from our club's like
Interesting.
training theory, right? Like, and it's working like right. He's getting
Yeah,
strong
yeah, it's
really at
really
a really
working.
young age. So it's interesting how there's so many different training theories and what works and what doesn't work, and yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit surprising. It's a bit hard to believe that he's not doing too many table time. But okay.
Yeah, it's probably just also genetic freak and all that stuff. Like everything matters, right?
But
Like
he does look quite normal when you look at him. Like he's just
yeah,
a
not
big
necessarily.
guy, but
Yeah,
not in any
not
ways.
a big head, not an
Yeah,
abnormally
not
big head,
abnormal in any
or
way. It's just
yes, just strong. It's a good strength.
maybe
Okay,
he's just being very active and so on. So yeah,
so
show
that
me your last thing, and then maybe
yes,
I'll try to.
yeah, sure. So you will take over after, but okay. The next thing I think that was interesting was it's just interesting the guys who you kind of know a bit, right? Because you can
Oh,
give
yeah, for sure.
some
Insight or like,
inside information. Yeah. So Christo got third in
oh yeah,
A5.
right. Very
What do
impressive.
yeah, what do you think about that?
Show me one of his matches.
Okay, yeah, sure. So Yeah, that's the thing. I wanted to ask you as well. Have you, because you know Tooms, right? Tooms Rosits.
Yeah,
Yes. It seemed like the Latvians were like the Latvian team was very convinced he would. I mean,
he would win.
you saw the left arm, maybe you saw
Yeah, so
him.
left arm went very well for Tom.
Yes, dominated left
Complete
arm.
domination, no
Yeah,
problem at all. Yeah.
yeah. But Christo beat him in the
Yeah, and
first.
so on the right,
Yeah, yeah.
didn't
And
I
and, and,
think
and this is interesting because you could maybe give some insight on the match with Justin, and right? Because you have some information with
mhm.
Christo, and you've pulled with Justin, so it maybe even makes the Justin match even more interesting, right? Because now
Could
you
be,
were
could be, yeah. Because
you
we,
were
we
close.
saw some weakness. Like Tom was not, he was vulnerable. He was
It
not.
seemed like his rotation wasn't as good on the right.
But also, did you notice that Tom's had a very early match with one of the Bulgarian guys, and the Bulgarian guy is normally the champ.
The Netherlands guy, right? Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Netherlands. Yeah. So I'm thinking that maybe Tom's lost quite a bit of energy during that match. Maybe
But
that's the reason why it didn't go too well afterwards.
but I think it wasn't that long. We can watch that match too if you want, maybe.
Yeah, let's take a look if you can find it.
I have the
Or
Crystal match here. Do you want to watch that one first, maybe?
okay, let's go Crystal first, and then
Okay, yeah. Like this. Let me see. Let's share this tab. I need to delete the other one. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's just play it.
okay, yeah, 85 kilo. Tom's is also seems like he's too big for the class. The frame is way too large. Like
I think maybe Christo is too small for the class, right?
no, Crystal, yeah, for sure. But but also
What?
Tom's is
Why
pretty
is he
good.
even? How does he go from 75 to 85? Like he's pulling at
Well, maybe
75
he's just
normally, right?
now he's thick, big biceps.
Big, yeah. Okay, yeah,
He mostly I think he used to pull it in 70 most of the time.
yeah. Okay. So maybe it was even just like, oh, I'm reffing here anyway, so we might just compete, and he just ended up doing well.
Or maybe somehow he did not win nationals, and then maybe someone else took his place in that category, and then he had to maybe go. Maybe there was a free spot, because only two people can compete.
Could be. That's a good question here.
No, but most likely he did well.
Are you planning to cut 70 for a WAF?
Yeah, that's what I kept saying
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah, maybe you're getting too heavy now, or
So now I'm getting close to actually having to do it, and now I'm starting to adopt it. But so the problem is that I have to fight Yanis, right?
yeah,
And I need to be bigger. I cannot be
yeah.
small.
So will
And
maybe
then
be too short.
like 2 weeks later afterwards, I might have some Arm Wars match where I would also need to be bigger, and then I would have 2 weeks to cut down, which is maybe fine. I could. It's just up to me actually. I could do it. It's whatever
Yeah.
I decide to do.
Also, like, but at the same time, like, you're so competitive at 75. Like, why cut down?
So exactly, that's
Sometimes,
the problem. As if I do feel strong, maybe I want
yeah.
to test myself. Suddenly, it becomes much more interesting to just
And
go and fight the big
right,
boys.
it's kind of interesting because it seems like usually you get more recognition for beating in the heavier classes, right? Winning the heavier
Right,
classes. And at the same time, like sometimes it seems like the heavier classes can even be easier, like in some
right,
ways,
right.
right?
That's also
Like
sometimes the case.
you could maybe cut to 70 and meet some guy who's just
Yeah, for sure.
at a good natural weight, and you've been cutting down, you feel maybe depleted, and now you lose. So some guy who maybe you should lose to.
that's possible.
Yeah. So
But wait
like
a second.
you see Christo going up, and he can even be competitive in 85. Like
Yeah, so somehow these 70, 75 kilo classes, they were always very good, and now the guys moving on into different classes are still doing very well. But the only reason why I could cut to 70 is that maybe I would like to finally secure the title and call myself a world champion, right?
right.
Because I still don't have that title.
And
So
you
that's
think that
yeah,
would be difficult in 75? Of course, it will be probably
it
because
would be more
Daniel is
difficult.
there and Nordalet is there.
So it
These
would be
guys
more
are
difficult.
really difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, you can always get lucky, but sometimes it would be nice to secure it and just say, okay, now I got it, do
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
So that is maybe worth a sacrifice, but
Yeah, I would say like even if you get weaker for some time, you would say okay, it's worth it
yeah,
to go for it.
and it might not be too difficult to do that. So I think I have a good understanding of how to do it without feeling terrible.
Yeah. But you would that would be your first time cutting like that much weight, right? Like you've never
It
cut
would
that
be
much weight. Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
So maybe even like a fun experiment some way.
Yeah, normally it's not very smart to do it too often, right?
No, it's not. Not for sure not.
It messes up with your metabolism and stuff. But so I'm still thinking basically.
Yeah.
Andrea Yakuveladi, I'm still thinking.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah. I guess I can finally get an answer to this question after I go to fight Yanis and after I go to Arm Wars. Then I can make a
Oh, there's
decision
a Bulgarian guy here with some information.
at 85 nationals. 82.
He-
Okay, so he's a bit smaller,
He's
but he
82,
did.
84, between 82 and
Yeah,
84, I guess.
or
Right.
82.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
So
but
he should maybe
you get the
he's
idea.
normally doing a big cut for 75. Could be,
I'm
right?
sure he has done these bigger cuts. I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right, but maybe let's watch the match now.
Yeah.
Okay, foul. Seems like he's fouling a lot. Like I was watching on the other matches, he usually got like at least 1 or 2 fouls per
That
match.
could be on purpose. I don't know.
Sorry?
It could be on purpose, or maybe I don't know.
Oh yeah, yes, maybe.
Maybe he's abusing the rules somehow.
Okay, right. Yeah. The advantage of being a referee, maybe. You know how to.
Knowing the thing, but also if you notice, he is not King's mowing as much as he used to, which
Yeah.
which is very nice because not only is he doing well and such a big class, he's also making it happen in a good way, right?
Yeah, more. It looks like a good hook, right? Like.
Yeah, just proper hook. And also which place did he get? Did he get third?
Yes, third.
It almost looked like he could get number 2.
Yes, you will see the semifinal.
Yeah.
You will see the semifinal. It's. I won't
He
say.
got
You
unlucky.
can just watch it. Yeah, you can just watch it when you get there. So maybe we should just go through like the semifinals and the finals.
Let's watch this first, and then maybe we go back to Tom's fight with another Bulgarian,
Okay, right. Yeah.
and then maybe we. But you said semifinals, and yeah, we can go for that. Yeah.
Yeah, because we can just skip through them and see
Yeah,
like
exactly.
how.
I think that's what I will just do
Yeah.
after.
Yes. You can take over that from there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite close, right? Like.
Yeah.
But he's finishing in this quite King's movie, right?
Nice.
Yeah. But strong, very strong.
Yeah, quite brave. He was getting close to the pad, but just still didn't give up. Just kept pushing.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was good. Okay. I don't think I have. Yes, there's this semifinal, but we should maybe just go through all the semifinals and just.
Okay, so let me put some semifinal matches. Should we
Yeah.
go right or left first? Maybe just right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's start with right. But I'm sure the left is also interesting.
Andrea again saying here, except the 80 kilo category, all the classes were a joke. The Georgian guy who won 85 kilo isn't that good. I don't know. Have you seen
The
that
Georgian guy, yeah, 85 kilo Georgian guy, the young guy, right? He was also
No.
in
No,
youth.
no, 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 no.
Ah,
It
no.
was it's some kind of bald guy with a beard. I think I saw him at Senicant last year.
Okay, maybe I missed it somehow.
Yeah.
But okay, maybe we will reach it. Just give me a second. How did you set it up? Was it like this?
For the title thing, I think you just need to go out of the.
Go full screen, right?
Okay, that works. That works. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we can quickly go through low classes also. But let me tell you one interesting thing.
Yeah.
You know, me being a smaller athlete, of course, I'm complaining a little bit that there's not so much interest in the smaller guys. Most people are just watching Levan fight Devon and so
Yes.
on.
Yeah. Right.
But then I come to these WAF tournament classes, for example, and you see the 55 kilo class for the guys or 60. I'm really not that interested in those classes either. So
Okay, so you kind of understand maybe
I
a
guess I
bit.
cannot blame anyone for
Yeah.
not being too interested.
Right. And in WAF, there's not that much show, right? It's mainly just the fights. So
Yeah.
if you're not in,
So
if you're
there's
not
nothing to.
if you're not invested in it at all, then right, like
Yeah.
you don't know the competitors, and you're like, okay, why would I care who wins here?
But okay, let's quickly jump through some of these matches, Bob. These
Yeah.
are only the final matches, right?
This is only the finals. Should we maybe, if we're gonna watch the semifinals, we should probably watch them first, right?
True, but maybe I'm not sure if we have enough time for that. Maybe let's
Okay.
just go for finals.
Okay, let's just do finals. Should we maybe let's maybe watch the Christo and Netherlands final then, or semifinal. That's a semifinal.
Let's just sure, but let me quickly say, just take a look and remember what happened here. Which class is this? 50.
Yeah, that's 70, I think, or 65.
No, it must be
55 maybe, or 65. But that guy was in the youth. I think he won the youth guy, the Moldovan.
So you see, right? Raymonds didn't put it on the screen, so it's difficult to see.
What?
I mean, which class is it? No,
I
not
think
the names.
What then? What class it is?
Yeah, what class it is?
I don't think there was any like. Okay, so maybe you're saying he should have added it himself.
Because it might be that the one before was even 55. Maybe this is 60.
Okay, so maybe we should watch it on the WAF live stream because I'm pretty sure they have the thing there before each time.
Okay, so yeah, give me a second. I'll bring that live stream up.
Good. And they have the semifinals and the finals in the same one.
Of European. So we have right arm. Wait, I guess there are two videos here. Right arm finals, and here. Just a moment.
Sure.
Somehow I have two very similar videos.
I think you need to go on if you just search for WAF and you go on
Yeah,
the
so
live.
I did that. I went into their live. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
But even still
Yes.
here.
Oh yes. There's two similar ones. One is with commentary. One is without.
Oh, okay. So, but these are the same ones, right? Okay,
yes.
okay.
Just pick the one that doesn't say international sound.
Okay. So I have it here. Let me share it.
Okay, nice.
Should I make it a bit more quiet or?
It's not too loud on my end.
Okay, must be fine.
Oh wait, fuck. Yeah. Anyways.
But even here, you see, we are not getting any.
No, I think it's there before they start.
This is like
before the
maybe this
class
is
starts.
already. Yeah.
Yes, this is probably mid fight. I feel like it pops up on the screen. If I remember.
Yeah, I
correctly.
remember that, but maybe this is also just a somehow shorter version of this video.
No. This is it's just a live stream.
This
for
is
sure.
actual live, right?
Yes. So there's no editing on that one. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Now,
Okay.
okay, great.
So we're at 55, but maybe we should only
This
watch
is
the
woman.
ones. Yes, I think we should. They switch between women and
Yeah.
men until plus 90 or something.
So I'm not gonna watch too much, but let me just quickly go through.
Yes, go to the ones where I think where you know the guys, right, or something like where.
For example, here.
Yes, you know this guy, right?
This was already 70 kilo class, I believe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, 70 kilo. So I don't really know the guys personally, but I have seen the faces.
Yeah, I've seen the Armenian guy. I haven't seen the.
I have seen the Georgian also. Yeah.
Okay. Did you fight with him in 70s or?
No.
Okay.
Maybe he is quite young also. But I think it was a good match, by the way, right?
Yeah, but I think it ended on fouls.
The Georgian won at the end, right?
Yeah.
So not a bad match, but let's not waste too much time. Is this? These are semifinals, right?
Yeah, these are semis.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy was in juniors as well. The guy on the right.
Mm-hmm.
75. Seems like the juniors were quite strong. Yes, that's
this is 70.
Okay.
Yeah, this is 80 kilo. Bojdar knows how to deal with us low and top rollers.
Yeah, that was too easy for him. Too easy.
Yeah. So here, this is a good match.
Oh, this is the final. This is semifinal. Yeah.
Felt like Christo was really close, and
yeah, he could have won it for sure.
Just a bit unlucky. You see that it popped up a little bit the elbow.
Yes, but yeah,
the stop was quite good.
He probably just needs to fix these elbow fouls. Seems like but I'm not sure that's not something usual for him, right? Or would you say that he gets elbow fouled more than other guys?
Not really. I'm not sure.
Not right.
It's interesting how he's also quite open in his hook, still not able to be very, very tight like the Netherlands guy.
Yeah.
You see after the go, he kind of.
It seems like his wrist is really good, but his arm opens a bit, right? Like.
But look, yeah, it's great for him to be able to hold on Netherlands like that. Very nice.
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
All right. Okay, then there's that's the 90. That's 90.
Is this the comment about 85 kilo Georgian?
No. It's in the final.
There's another Georgian in the finals, right?
The Georgian is the final. In the final with Netherlands, I think.
No, but this is a different class now already.
Yes, this is Gamsanashvili. This is Gamsanashvili.
Got it. Wait, let me jump to that then.
Oh, the 85.
This is Karasi. This is the one, right?
Yes.
So Netherlands was actually doing very well in this.
Yeah, second place
in the match. Yeah, I remember watching it, and somehow the Georgian won, but it was
he did. But I think the Georgian did seem stronger. Like he always got like a good position. It seemed like he was kind of just holding him a bit. Like to me, at least,
Georgian was for sure okay. He was close to.
Yeah. Because
Netherlands strength.
Deep hook puller, right? And he couldn't really set the hook properly.
Yeah. So
yeah, I think that guy was at the Senicant last year when I was there.
Okay.
He won the 85, right? And I think he was beating the heavy guys in after pull as well. So he's not bad. Like, of course.
if they would face each other fresh on fresh, I'm still pretty sure Netherlands would be able to
You
deal
think
with
you could win?
him.
Yes.
I think so
Okay.
because you could see like every stop. After every stop, normally it goes towards Netherlands a bit more.
Mm.
Let's quickly zooming through.
I like this. The watch streams are really good. I think like the camera work, right?
Mm.
Like all the different angles. Like they have like moving cameras and stuff. Like it seems like a. Only
They
thing
could
was
get.
like the
I
Wi-Fi
think
was a bit bad, right? The connection seemed a bit weird on some of the streams.
maybe.
But for these finals, like
I feel like they could really improve the commentator.
okay, maybe the commentator could be a little
I think
bit
that's
better.
the only problem.
Right.
It's always a bit boring.
Like
Doesn't really talk about the names too much. Just Bulgaria versus Georgia.
if you had someone like
Uh,
Neil there, then right, like he
Yeah.
probably know every guy and stuff.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, so you see here,
Yeah.
Netherlands is pretty much
Right.
a
But he
winner
can't really
already.
open.
If
He
there's
can't really open.
if the elbow doesn't pop up, Netherlands would be fine. But you see, yeah, that's
I did.
bullshit.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't even see
bullshit,
the.
yeah.
I didn't even see the elbow.
Yeah, nothing happened. I'm sure. Yeah, maybe a little bit kind of off the front. You see.
Maybe it's the angle. It
Yeah,
was
like
oh yeah, yes, okay, yes,
yeah,
yes,
you saw
yes.
one like quick,
Yeah.
but still, like, you could see that Netherlands was already kind of winning.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it looked like the Georgian wasn't opening up too much. Could have been a long match. Should we go back to the semifinals, maybe?
Sure.
Before just.
So which class do you want to look at?
We was at the 90 kilo, right? That was
Okay.
that was Gamsenatze versus the Moldovan guy from.
match
I
here,
think
right?
he trains in England, right? This guy.
True.
I think I've seen him training with Tom Holland and stuff. Maybe if I'm
Yes,
not.
and I heard a lot of very good comments about him. He seems like his left is especially good.
Okay.
But yeah, and I guess I heard the comments for a reason because now he's fighting in the semifinals.
Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy how none of these guys are even close to Sacho.
Oh yeah, Sacho was way too far, right?
Yes, he just plows through them.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
So here, the Georgian got into this.
It's kind of his signature move, right?
Hook.
Yes,
I don't know. I didn't notice that.
I remember. I think I can't remember. I think it was Neil talking about it because he was this Gamsenatze was fighting Paul Lin in East vs West, right?
Yep.
I remember they were talking about that was his move, like going into a hook and then kind of rotating his whole body.
Okay, somehow I missed that move, I guess, because I didn't really notice him doing that too many times.
Yeah, but you've probably seen him when you've been to the tournament, right? You should.
Yeah, so I remember seeing him a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe I just didn't pay attention to his technique.
Okay.
So Krasi versus who?
So it's either Romanian or Ukrainian.
Also
their jerseys, yeah, their jerseys look so similar. The Ukrainian, Romanian, right? It's like the same yellow, and then they have the blue sleeves.
So,
like they probably
so this is Romania, by the way, right? This is Romania.
Yeah, Romania.
Yeah, I don't know the name of this guy, but his face is very like I have seen him so many times.
Right. Romania's are they usually a good team at WAF? Like seems like they're
no for sure, yeah. They are very good.
I think Krasi wins this maybe on fouls even. He does this press like he just dumps his wrist.
Here he won quite easily just to a hook, if I remember correctly.
Okay, could be.
Okay, maybe. Oh, wait a second.
Yes, he hits some fouls, right?
Ah.
Yeah, the other guy gets elbow
So we
foul or
didn't go
something.
into straps after all?
No, he gets 2 fouls.
Mm, okay. So this is when what?
100?
110?
Yes. And this guy's from juniors, I think, the guy on the right.
This one.
Yeah. I think he was in juniors.
Mm-hmm.
He lost to Reno. I think the winner's gonna face Reno, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And I think another thing about this, you know Frank Lamparelli, right? The Italian guy.
Yep.
He had a crazy match with Reno where he stopped Reno's press and he was just holding him. Got an elbow foul
Yeah.
and then Reno pressed him down. But so
Okay.
then he was tired and he lost to the guy on the right, the young guy.
Okay, I didn't see that match. Maybe I should take a look. But
We could go and watch it maybe after, but
it's interesting how we keep seeing these new faces also.
yeah, there's a lot of youth guys in the semifinals and finals.
Yeah.
Seems like.
But also remember that the youth class is now different. They
Under
made
23,
it,
yeah,
yeah, under 23. So many champions. Like, I guess before it was normal that a senior champion is at around 22, 23, right?
yeah.
So nothing basically changed. It's just
Also, did you see?
class has
Did you see there was a guy who beat Kristaps in the youth class on left. This Turkish guy.
Okay, no, maybe I
And
missed it.
yeah, and he just pinned him like a flash pin almost.
Youth, right?
Yes, in youth.
But then Kristaps came back.
No, in final. He beat
In
him
the
twice.
finals.
Yes.
But was it left or right? Because I remember Kristaps.
Left. Yes, he won
Okay.
on right. Yes, he
He
won
won on right,
convincingly
okay.
on right. Yes, convincingly on right.
So and you said Turkish guy, right?
Yeah, Turkish guy. I think
Okay,
I
I'll
saw
have to.
yes, I saw a Voice of Armwrestling video, and they said that he was the senior 70-kilo winner last year or something.
Okay.
So, yeah, some strong
Impressive.
guys, some strong guys in junior. Kristaps seems like he's just almost unbeatable in the youth class, right?
Yeah. But okay, this class is not interesting.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe skip it. Not even watching it.
This one is a bit maybe more
Yeah.
interesting, but
Yes.
also
Do you see this guy's?
yeah, the Italian guy we have seen him a lot.
Yeah. He
And also
fouled.
this guy.
Yeah.
But again, I don't really know the names.
Yeah. This is the super heavy, right? Super heavy semifinal. Manuel lost to Sandris in a super match.
This guy on the left.
Yeah. Oh, and yes, and he won on left. He got first on left hand in the whole tournament. So good performance on left.
This is good. Look.
Yeah. I think I remember watching this, and I was like, Manuel was doing so many elbow fouls, which the referee didn't call. But I'm not really mad at it, right? Because it was a good match, so whatever. But it seems like they were kind of.
Manuel lost at the end, right? I'm guessing.
Yes, he lost. He lost on I think on fouls.
Or maybe no. I think he just got pressed.
Yes, it looks like that, but I think they call an elbow foul on Petro. They call it an elbow foul on Petro, but then they protested and they end up giving the win to the Bulgarian.
Look at this. I think he got straight to a pad now.
Yeah, but his elbow. They give
he
him
got
an
the elbow foul, right?
Yes, they give him an elbow foul, but he protests. You could probably it's probably a long skip now.
So that's a protest, right?
Yes, they protested and they give it to the Bulgarian.
Oh, they just gave it to the Bulgarian, right?
Yeah, for I think they give it to him for Manuel getting in a foul or something in a losing position.
Okay, so no more fight here.
Yeah, now it's to the finals, I think.
Okay.
So probably interesting from around 75, right, or something.
Yeah, let's not ignore Snezhana.
Okay, right.
Okay, Snezhana won that was the final, right?
Yes. Yeah, seems like she's too strong for that class.
Uh-huh. But okay, it's nice to see her still being active, and because
50 kilos.
yeah. What do we have next? 55.
Hmm. This is a youth guy as well on the
And this,
right.
but the guy on the left is not youth, right?
No, not youth, not youth. But he looked very dominant. An interesting
Mm.
style, right? Like
Yeah,
interesting
yeah.
style, like a weird kind of side hook ish.
Okay, let me take another look. And posting. Mhm. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, he's looking good.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult when you don't really have anything to compare with, right? In the
Yeah.
so light classes, like
The thing is that I feel like these 75, 80 kilo guys, they can really beat so
yeah,
many of the
yeah, yep. You
arm
see,
wrestlers, no matter which class, right? So
yes,
Borsdar can probably beat everyone in Denmark. You know,
for
just
sure, for sure. I agree.
so that's why I feel like that's the limit where it already gets quite interesting.
So you
And
don't
of
think
course,
these guys
Borsdar
could
will
beat
not.
some strong guys
But
easily?
these guys maybe cannot really beat the big boys
Like say
yet.
say the youth guy there. Do you think he could maybe beat um, Heine on left?
I would guess that no, actually.
Or okay, yeah, I think Heine is pretty good, right? Like
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, so woman.
there's a
Oh,
really good one I think in the oh maybe that was in youth. Really long
Perush
match.
has a good win here.
Yeah.
Doesn't this girl is she from Moldova? No, Romania.
No, Romania seems like.
But maybe, but I think they trained together with Daniel Prokopchuk, this girl.
Okay.
I think I've seen her in Daniel's videos.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
But you know,
So
Romania, Moldova, it's the same thing.
I mean, she could probably just be Romanian and just live in
It's
Moldova, right?
very common in Moldova to have a Romanian passport. Also, they like and I think maybe Daniel actually moved to Romania, if I'm not wrong.
Now? So maybe he's living in Romania now?
Could be. I would not be surprised.
Right. Maybe because Bogdan Stoica is Romanian, right? And
Yeah, and they were maybe training at some point.
and he has this 201 shirt as well. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
maybe
So that's
something
201.
there.
We might be in Romania at the moment.
Could be, yeah, could be.
Okay, so what next? Esra.
Oh yeah, and
Oh,
this is
these
interesting.
faces.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is interesting.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was watching this and I really expected Ezra just to, because I've seen her before have some super matches and stuff, and I just
Uh-huh.
expected her. Seems like she's always just smashing whoever she gets. Do you
And
know the opponent? Like
I know the opponent very well.
okay,
I did not see this match yet. I just think that this
okay.
could be interesting.
Yes, let's watch it then. Let's
So,
watch it. Then.
so
I've seen
did
it.
it end up okay?
Yeah, it's
But
a good
if
match.
you're
Good match.
because I know that the opponent, yeah, I think she trains together with Krasimir. Krasimir is her mentor, you could say,
Right, coach.
and she has a very good hook. Very.
Nah, interesting. Because you see, she's top running, right?
She's Dimitrina Dimitrova. That's
Yes,
her
yes.
name.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's maybe running away here, just getting into
Yeah.
the straps.
And the other girl is big, right?
Well, not tall, but
Yeah,
thick.
compact. Okay, so interesting. She usually she goes hook pull, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dimitrina normally likes a hook, and she's also good at getting into it.
Mm.
So, but it doesn't look like she's planning to do that here.
No, yeah, she chop rolls. She chop rolls.
Wow, wow,
Yeah.
nice. Looked
It's
very
funny.
good.
She had no when she like she wins this. This is the first one. Like she has to win twice because she's on the losing
Right.
bracket, and she just has no reaction when she wins.
She's just like
Yeah.
whatever. Right?
Yes. Yes. No. No celebration or anything.
Uh-huh.
She just looks like she wants to go home or something.
Yeah, some people are just
Yeah. I mean, I'm
feeling it
myself.
inside,
Yeah.
not showing it at all.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not yelling or anything either, but it just looks emotionless. Kind of funny.
Well, she's at the top for many years also, so maybe
Yeah.
she just stopped caring. Maybe it's a regular day
Right. And they get paid,
for her.
right, in Bulgaria if they
Yeah,
win. So you're turning up to get paid anyways, right? Like even if you don't
yeah,
care
exactly.
too much anymore.
It's like a job.
Yeah. I don't know, do you know how much they get paid? Do you have any idea? Maybe
No,
interesting for
not
guys
really.
to know. Okay, no idea.
If I remember, Borjda told me something, but now I just can't remember the amount.
Right. But it should be enough to not have to work, right? Because I remember
Seems like it's yeah,
Joran Sonov talking about after he stopped doing WAF, then he had to get a normal job. So it seems like he wasn't working before.
yeah. So I think Borjdar was not working for periods of him. Mostly they don't work if they can avoid it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
But also Bulgaria is not a very expensive country, so
That's true. That's true. But still,
maybe it might be difficult to go for a holiday in some
yeah,
area,
in foreign countries.
on that arm wrestling salary.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
But I don't know.
But either way, right? It's like
Still nice
if
to
you
have
want
that
to just
option.
yes, because if you just want to
Yeah,
solely focus on training, you have that option, right? And
because we didn't have that option, right? And so
no,
you don't.
it's not. There's no payment in Lithuania either, right? Like
No.
no. Seems like interesting. How would you be able to do that? Like there must be a way, right? Like to
Yeah, I
in
guess
other
it's not
countries.
popular enough yet. Like in some of the countries, you
Right.
just. But again, is it a bad thing? Maybe it's not always a bad thing.
Right. So
Arm
now,
wrestling is a very nice
so now,
hobby,
yes, and now maybe it's just the guys who really enjoy it that get good, right? Like it's
right?
not the guys who just. I mean, it's good and bad, right? Like if you have money, then the guys who are really genetically gifted might just start competing because they can win money, right? And then so
Yeah,
what
it's
what do you want? Do you want really good competitors, or do you want people who are yeah, interesting stuff. But at some
yeah.
point,
So I guess I'm trying to say that maybe I'm not too sad that I was not getting paid at all
mhm,
for winning titles because after all, it's nice when it remains a hobby, not really a job. It's more
yeah,
fun in that way.
yeah, I think you're right. Yeah,
As
Kick-
soon as
kick-
as soon as it becomes a job,
yeah.
it loses a little
You
bit of
start disliking it, right? Like I
exactly. Yeah.
was I was watching. I just got some videos on my Facebook about they just had the NBA championships, and there's this
I remember
Jokic
one
guy.
guy. He
Yes,
didn't
and he
like
was like,
the
I
job. Yeah,
can't. Yes, and he can't. He's like, I can't wait to go home.
yeah.
And then the interviewer tells him like, oh, but you have to sell it. There's this parade on Thursday. He's like, what? I have to go home and ride horses. I have to go home and ride my horses. He's like, it doesn't even. And I think there's an interview where he says like, I think everybody hates their job. I hate my. I think he says I hate my job or something.
I
Like,
just can't wait to get out of the room, right?
yeah.
But okay,
So yeah,
let's take a look at. I want to see what this is actually so cool.
yeah.
Dimitrina top rolling.
I've never seen that Ezra girl looks like that at all.
No, but this is very very reasonable. Dimitrina is just that good.
Yeah, must be. But she was in the loser bracket, right? So maybe I'm not sure if
Yeah,
he must have lost to her in the elimination,
maybe or
perhaps,
maybe just
or to someone else.
okay. So what next?
There's the next class, and then
Also our match here.
oh yeah, that's right, that's right.
But I'm guessing the Turkish girl won again. Yeah, she did. Okay.
Turkish team seems so good, like
Right.
a lot of good Turkish women Seems like.
Somehow, it's crazy how they managed to get 1,600 people at Turkish nationals.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
really understand that.
that's insane. It's because they have it in schools. I think like feel like that must be like the way to get a lot of people having school tournaments.
I see.
I think they have it in schools.
Let me just quickly double check one thing. I'm just checking if we are still getting comments.
Oh wait, we are, but they're not coming up on You don't see
Yeah,
them on the stream yet, right?
that's what I noticed just now. Yeah.
Yes. I was like, it's still the last
Yeah, I was
comment
like,
was from Andrea, right?
yeah. So
Okay.
wait a second. Where's this Andrea? Okay, yeah. So let me quickly go through comments. I beat Crystal easy, and I'm 75 kilo, but I was sick at Europeans.
You know this guy?
Kyuchukov. I don't know where is he from.
Probably
He
Bulgaria,
was
right?
like hope to be healthier. So 75 kilo bulk. Okay, but they will find out. Let's leave it for now. Georgia guy has a win on Engin.
That's probably the bearded guy, the one someone was saying
Ah,
was
okay, okay,
neglected, right?
okay.
Or maybe it's someone else. Who knows?
Probably. Who is the guy on the live of Minda? It's my co-host, Marius Gate. He is my training partner in Copenhagen. Very, very young, but very promising guy. Well, a lot of potential.
Simon is in here as well.
Youth
What's here?
pullers, youth pullers doing well in seniors is the big deal. Klemenko beat Prime Taras when he was just 16. Yes, I think like the youth guys up to 23 years old, that's quite normal for them to be okay
Yeah, yeah.
at seniors.
Seems like just some certain guys like just seem to be really good in at young, right? Like Sasho and now Reno is there, and
Yeah. Look, someone is saying that there's a real person behind the Mars Gate account.
yeah, they were saying that I'm an AI or something from the trivia thing.
But now they know how you look and who you are, so be
Yeah,
careful.
no more secrets.
Yeah.
No,
You
they can just.
cannot post random shit and I expect.
I mean, I kind of can't already because I have a bunch of videos on the YouTube, right? So
Oh, I see.
I should make a burner account to talk shit.
Right. One of these
Yes,
one of
fake
these
accounts.
yeah, fake accounts.
Yeah. No, it's even more fun if you actually talk shit on your own account, right? Like then it gets interesting.
Right. But yeah, some of these funny accounts are crazy. I remember Tobias told me that he had one of these accounts and he had some fun.
Oh, he was on one of the fake
Yeah,
accounts.
yeah.
Ah, okay, nice, interesting.
But okay, so we will have to figure out why is our stream
Yes,
platform failing a little bit because it does not show comments.
I guess maybe I don't know.
What if I just, for example, show one of the comments here?
Maybe it needs to get
Yeah.
reloaded somehow.
Let me write something. Maybe it will somehow trigger.
You came up on the thing.
Yeah, so I came up here, which is also nice. But look, I think I also managed to. Ah, no, I did not manage to fix it. No, it's still the same thing. But okay,
Yeah,
maybe
but your comment shows up on
my
the.
comment does show up. Yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll fix it by itself for next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where did we stop?
Yes, it was a rematch, right? No, rematch from the.
Yep. Here we are, right?
Yeah. Do you think she can take the hand again?
So I have no idea. I would, if I had to guess,
Or you think she will finish in the hook maybe or something?
if I had to guess, I would say that Just goes for another top one. It doesn't
Okay.
seem like
She can't
short
keep her
guy
wrist.
is able- yeah, not anymore.
Short guy.
Short. I said short.
Yes.
Woman. Didn't stick. Short girl.
Yes.
Or maybe it's a hook. No.
But, yeah, easy.
Okay, still interesting.
Okay.
Is this 65? I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yes.
Both guys are
You're
quite
right.
tall.
Yeah, I think the commentator mentioned that as
Well, that
well.
was
Like
60 actually.
both tall and skinny for the class, right?
Mhm. Some random girls. 60-kilo rematch again. I will just skip this one as well.
Yeah. Let's just skip farther.
These
You know
are
the-
now familiar faces.
Okay,
Is
you
it
know the Armenian guy? Or the
I know the
Ukrainian
Armenian guy? And I thought I knew the Ukrainian, but no, I think it's a different Ukrainian. Which this is 65, right?
guy? Maybe, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I
Must be
think you're right.
65.
Yeah, because the other one was 60. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're right.
So you see, let's say if I drop down to 70, these guys are already quite close to my class, 65, 70.
Could go up maybe, right? Like
Right. Daniel.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This one was Daniel likes the showboat, right? He's a funny guy.
But I don't think he was like that before. I think little by little he's maybe copying me.
He's copying you.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Okay. I think he's just like just way too strong. Like
Yeah, and good pronation, good top roll, good hook. He has everything, so he's not really
yeah.
afraid of any position.
Seems like it doesn't really have any weakness, right? Like
Yeah. Ooh. Did something happen here?
no,
It was
I
very
don't think so.
sudden. But you
I
see
don't
how
think
sudden it
so.
was. Look.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a little, maybe a little. It doesn't look like he's into it.
Yeah, at the end doesn't he's still smiling.
Right.
It doesn't
It's
show
just
you.
like okay, yeah, not worth it
Yeah.
to try anymore.
Maybe he kind of wanted to stop it in some way, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Couldn't.
You see them, right? Like sometimes people are like, "Oh shit, it hurts," and
Yeah, just
turn
because
away.
we know that it's not gonna
Yeah,
end well.
yeah, yeah. Oh, it hurts now. You won. Good job.
You won. But yeah, good job, Prokopchuk.
Yeah, yeah. Was he in 70? Yeah, was. I think he competed left as well, right?
I'm sure he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
10 people only. Turkey,
Yeah.
Ukraine, Romania, Georgia. So Georgians very active, Ukraine very active, Turkey very active.
Yeah. The
The
Georgians
rest are, Romania just in close to Slovakia, Bulgaria. I don't know.
How many were they competing when you were around the
In
same?
some way, you could really say it's a very small class, right? In some ways,
Yeah, because as well, when we were watching the Sarunas one earlier, I was
Yeah.
like, I mean, it was good matches, like the Armenian guy and then the Romanian guy, but yeah, he beat two guys and then he lost to Vlad, I think, and then he's in the semifinal and lost to Bushida, right? Like he also beat two guys and then he's on bronze.
So clearly, maybe it's the WAF situation reducing the interest.
Yeah, right. Or maybe just yeah. It seems like there's not too many countries.
Because it's not very normal. Like before Corona and so on, we had bigger classes. We had like 30 people, 24, 25 people at least.
Yeah, 30 feels insane. That's good. I think probably maybe one of the biggest classes was the 100-kilo one. The 100-kilo one looked really long. I think they even had to like skip some of the matches for like after some semifinals or something or something. There was some
Oh, really?
problem.
I see.
There was some problem because all the youth guys apparently went to, or maybe it was just in the youth class. There was something. There was some where they didn't expect that many competitors in the 100
I see.
kilo or something.
Okay.
Yeah, this is 70.
So this guy, I know this guy very well. I was
Okay.
fighting him a bit.
Oh, you had
Well,
fun with him?
yeah, when I was 70 kilo.
All
But
right. Have you beat him?
I did beat him. Yeah.
Okay.
He was
Easy
always
or
he was a little bit in the middle somewhere. Not didn't really ever reach the top.
hmm.
Oh look, something happened with our chat.
Yes, the comments are working now. You see?
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. But let
Okay.
me just see where did which one was the last. Okay, here. So suddenly it just refreshed, right?
Yeah, seems like maybe your comment did work.
Maybe. So let me just quickly go through some of them.
Someone asked, are the Russians still banned? They should be, right?
So Engin was talking on one of the podcasts, and he said that the Russians they'll be able to compete at World
Okay.
Slav,
Okay.
but they cannot
Oh,
compete.
neutral, right? Neutral flag.
Right, neutral flag. And I think since that's the only way to do it, I think at the end somehow maybe the federation decided to
Yeah,
not do
not
it.
go. Yeah,
Right,
okay. Yeah,
not
I
go.
heard this as well. Yeah, I heard this as well.
So they kind of
They
protest.
want to represent their country,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Well, I'm sure the athletes don't really care. The athletes would prefer to arm wrestle, but
Yeah, maybe you're right.
yeah. Timmy Turner said Stonewalled. I think he was talking about
Daniel, yes,
Stonewall.
Daniel. Yeah. Incredible.
Nothing happened. He always does that when he loses the nationals.
The
Okay.
Georgian guy?
That's probably about the Georgian guy.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
the Turkish, or was it
The Tur-
Georgian?
No, the Georgian guy
Okay,
who
Georgian.
with the glasses, right?
Right, yeah.
Who was like, oh my arm.
He's a para guy.
Oh, the Georgian?
Must be, yeah.
You look strong.
I think Alan Zoloev would beat everyone in that top 10.
Oh, in the 75?
Well,
Also Daniel?
that's the question.
Daniel is the would probably be an interesting match, right? Like that's not an easy one.
Yeah, but that's a good question now. We would really like to find an answer, right?
Yeah, right. Because the
Because
last thing we have is this incredible performance at was it 2019 or something where he just smashed everyone.
yeah, but Daniel was still 70 kilo, right?
Yes, I think you're right.
It's interesting how we would compete at the 70 kilo class, right? Me, Daniel, Artur Makarov. And I remember the days where Daniel would keep losing to Artur Makarov. Meanwhile, Alan Zoloev now came in and he kept defeating Artur.
Yeah.
So you could assume that maybe Alan is better than Daniel, just because Daniel was never really close to Artur Makarov, while Zoloev was able to beat him quite many times already. So I'm wondering, is it Artur Makarov's level going down, and that's why Alan Zoloev is doing so well against him?
It's probably just styles, right?
Also style, yeah. But Alan Zoloev is just so brave. He's just going in. He's not doing any not tricky or anything. So he's beating Artur with his power.
When Daniel would face Artur, how would he try to top roll him, maybe, or?
I would expect a hook. Actually, I would expect a hook.
But just because you said Alan was very brave, so maybe Daniel wouldn't try to hook him, or.
But actually, if I had to predict the match, Daniel versus Zoloev, I would maybe choose Zoloev. Now, when I think about it, because maybe because I remember now Daniel losing to Oleg Cherkasov, also 2022 World's most, right? Remember that?
No, can't be.
Maybe 21 maybe.
Because Russians were banned in last year.
So it must be 21 then.
Yeah, could be.
So we're
That was in
Oleg just
70, right? 70 kilo.
70, and he just hooked and got quite an okay win.
Yeah.
Well, of course, Daniel is progressing, maybe, so it becomes interesting. I'm sure Daniel got stronger, maybe caught up a little bit.
Yeah.
So Alan,
We just need to see, right? We just need to see.
yeah, we need to see it now. At this point, we need to see it.
But so Alan would fight at East versus West probably at some point, right? Seems like that's the most likely situation.
Also
Or
difficult because apparently Alan is having
And-
trouble getting out of Russia.
he's in the
So
military, right? Or
he's in the
something.
military. Maybe he cannot really.
Right. But
Yeah.
if that situation gets fixed, then
But yeah.
probably East versus West before WAF at least, right? Like seems like
Right.
WAF is less likely.
Oh, true, for sure. Yeah. So we cannot wait for that match. What
There's
next?
another question here.
Sorry, you did it first.
No, yeah, take the other one maybe.
Okay. Only Daniel is alien. Right, true. Agreed. Now, would using Go versus Ready Go prevent these explosive pressers like Ryan or Antav win in half a second? Good question, because it is a problem, to be honest. It is a problem.
The problem is with the refs, right? Because some refs do it correctly, right? They're like ready, because ready is supposed to be a question, right? It's like, are you ready? Go.
But that's also in practice. It's quite complicated.
It's complicated, but still, you should have like a pause, right? But you see, it's hard as a ref, right, to remember. It's just like natural just to say ready, go, right, like quickly. It seems like a lot of them end up doing that version instead of like the slow, then go.
I would almost suggest thinking about the false start rule to be changed, because now we just get a warning. There's no foul. So these guys like Activa or Rhino, they can just always go a little bit faster than they should.
Right. And they have 4 tries, right? They have 4 tries, a lot of tries.
And in most cases, they go away with it because they just, they pin the person right to the pad. So it looks like a legit win. So it's very hard for the referee to see what actually happened. Yeah. Maybe the elbow foul they even came off and nobody noticed.
Yeah, especially that Active is so quick, man. It's impossible to even.
So yeah, I would say maybe we need to penalize these false starters a bit more.
Could be, right? But I don't think using just go it wouldn't, because if you don't say ready, then as a competitor, you could just be like, I wasn't ready, right? You have to ask the competitor, are you ready? Then go.
Yeah, maybe we could say, don't move, go. Something like that.
Right, but that's the same. That's the same thing, right? Like just a different word, like.
Not really, because when you're kind of saying, well, okay, maybe.
Right, it's the same. Has the same like. Then someone will maybe go on don't go, right, or something.
But also, I think about imagine if you get an elbow or a foul for false starting, you will for sure
not false start
next. Not false start. Yeah, you'll make sure to start much slower.
Right.
And in that case, even the ready go thing maybe starts to work a bit better. Kind of.
You should. I mean, the best scenario is just like all referees doing like the same, or maybe. Yeah, there's so many. It's hard to find a good solution, right? Like. Yeah. Difficult question.
Right. So next.
Yeah.
Lagia is responding. Removing already.
Yeah, I mean, I like it as well. Like in matches, like when we do sub matches at the club, I like the go better than just ready go, right? But it just feels like for a tournament, like there'll be too many complaints about people not being ready. I feel like.
Yeah, I'm very used to this already.
Yeah.
So I would feel a bit strange without it.
Right.
I would maybe be not sure when should I be ready or.
But when you're at a tournament, right, it feels like you have to go on ready, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's one thing, but still, maybe these couple extras, like milliseconds, are helping to realize, okay, now I should go.
And then it really matters what ref you get, because some refs are really just saying like ready go, and some refs are saying ready go. So like you have to kind of know the refs maybe, or know their tendencies.
Yeah, normally I would ask them how do they do anything, just to.
Okay, yeah, that's probably a good way to secure, like, to not lose in a stupid way, right?
Yeah,
Like,
to not be surprised
yeah.
Let's
But just
look at
maybe
this
just
question.
ask the referee just to say it slowly.
Yeah, say it one.
Yes,
No,
if you
but normally they don't like that. They just have their own.
yeah, okay, but maybe, but if you're going against someone like Aktayev, right? Like, you've been against him before. If you're
Yeah.
going against him, you don't want to have like one of those, like,
Right.
you want to go at the same time, right? You don't want him with his shoulder behind, then you're fucked, right? So
True.
yeah.
Okay, Makarov hasn't been the same since pulling Engin. He lost to some random guys in Russia. So yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. I think I'm noticing Makarov's level to be a bit down, and that was the reason why I thought that Alan Zolov is probably still beatable, because he didn't beat the strongest Arthur, which we know. He did beat a weaker version of Arthur. So what about this? Now it's a lip reading context.
Okay.
Uh,
I don't think Reno is one of those really. He's not too quick.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't really notice Reno, but
No.
you imagine any kind of press when you flop like that, when you put your shoulder,
Yes, it's annoying, right? It's annoying.
it's annoying. You need to be fast. If you miss it a
Yeah.
little bit, you
Right.
lost.
But I don't
So
feel like he's like a full starter presser. It's
But
probably
yeah.
it's just annoying style. Like,
I think it's by default. If you're going press, by default you must be faster. It's a technique which relies a lot on timing and speed.
Yeah, you need the shoulder, right?
It's not so much about some other techniques could still be more about power. Here, if you get it first, you will get a huge advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. I'm not sure what is that about. Wait a second. What about this Timmy Turner? I think Alan Zoloyev would be the favorite versus Daniel Prokopchuk versus. But who knows what will actually happen? That's why we need to see it. Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I think maybe I don't know. Yeah, but he probably is the favorite, right? He probably would be the favorite. Seems like he has a good style for those guys.
I think Alan is still the favorite. Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
Because for sure, I would not say that Nurdolit is the favorite against Alan.
No. Right.
And
because they have more arm based like styles. That I might be biased, but I feel like you have the best style to beat Alan a bit.
Right.
Like in my opinion.
I agree. So maybe I would have the highest chance actually.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you could lose to, you have lost to Nordlet, you could lose to Daniel. I think you could still beat Alan with them. Alan beating them. So it's really competitive.
That's what I think as well.
Between these guys, these top guys.
And also, I wanted to say something else. Is Alan also good on the left hand? Because on the left, I'm thinking that Daniel could probably be the favorite.
Okay, yeah. It's interesting, right? Because now there's lightweight left hand match at East versus West as well. So
yeah. So good. Engin is introducing that. Emil is someone who is very interesting as well.
Yeah, he had a crazy match with Alan at the AMC. You saw that, right? Saw the match with him and Alan?
Yeah, exactly. I saw that.
Yeah.
Even on the right hand, which is not Emil, is also a left hand puller. So Alan Zoloyev is showing some signs that he's beatable. Let me go to the next comment here. Ryan is already moving before we go, for example, in many matches. You watch closely. Yeah,
okay.
Surprised.
Could be. I just don't get that impression when watching him, but maybe.
I think Alan would be more problems with Daniel than with Nurdolit. Yeah, I agree. I think for sure Daniel would probably do better. Because Nurdolit is a bit more explosive. Daniel can probably match Alan's power better.
Right. Set grip. That's the WL thing, right? Set grip.
Yeah, so I didn't have much experience with that set grip. Cannot really comment.
No, you missed out. You missed out.
But for sure, the Vav's ref grip is shit. That's for sure.
The ref grip, the ref grip.
Ref's grip, yeah, ref's
Yes,
grip.
it's
Terrible.
shit. What's bad about it compared to different ones?
It's because that you cannot.
Oh, you get a foul, right? If you move in the ref grip, that's one
Exactly.
thing, right? Yeah.
So you are really afraid to move in any way or apply any pressure, and because of that, you never really get any good grip where you could actually start to arm wrestle.
Yeah. You
To
don't
me,
feel
I feel like
comfortable.
it's always best to just slip. Like slipping is okay. Slipping is easy. But I feel like I would never really commit into any kind of actual arm wrestling off starting with that reference grip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you want to look at some comments and see if you find something interesting.
Maybe this one is not. He couldn't even. I think this one is good. King of the Table also does set grip now. Well, the competitors can vote between that and traditional WAF ref grip. Yeah, I think that's something with King of the Table, right? It's a bit weird that they kind of changed the rules and so they can vote for what kind of what kind of rules and what kind of stuff they want to use. Like, seems a bit weird, right? For a competition, like a not a like a
like
promotion.
for a
promotion,
right? for some kind of sports league, it's a little bit weird that you let the athletes to decide.
Yes, because especially if you if you're not like a really like in tune person, then you would watch this stuff. Maybe you would watch two different King of the Tables, and you would be like, why is this happening? And when in the last one it wasn't allowed, like you would maybe be a bit confused by this, right? Like,
and also if you have somebody else is saying it here. If you have a rule set where let's say we have a champion of that rule set, but then suddenly it changed, the rule set is different now. Maybe that guy is not a champion anymore.
Right. Yeah, it's a bit. There was a bunch of drama about it, right? When they changed the rules for Devon's match or something.
Yeah, I remember Devon complaining about.
Yeah, there was a big discussion about that stuff. But yeah, I don't like it. I think they should have one rule set.
Yeah, so what do you think, Mars? We are already 1 hour and 42 minutes into this live stream.
Yeah, we should try to finish the
You're right.
The finals, right? Should try to finish the finals.
There's
still some interesting ones left.
And then we will close it. But you see, time is flying.
Yeah, that's fast. Okay. That's just one. There's like John versus Dennis had set grip. Hermes versus Levan had ref grip. Right, and that's in the same card, right? So that's even weirder. It's not from one card to one card. It's in the same card. They have different. That's just
Okay, so that's when you really can get confused.
That's so really confusing. Okay, but let's continue.
And let's go back to this. Here, I remember the Georgian guy won. Quite a beautiful match, to be honest.
Yeah, it seems like he has a really strong arm. As soon as he stopped,
quite a good technique. Also brave, catching and holding. Very technical, nothing to complain about.
Looks a bit like a bodybuilder, right? Like he has like a bit of a bodybuilder physique.
Yeah, right, more muscular.
Not like a typical arm wrestling physique.
But also the opponent was doing not too bad either. Like he was close because he did manage to get some good surges.
Yeah. But it seems like even like when the match stopped, seems like it was for the Georgians' favor.
Yeah, you could see that he will most likely be able to hold on and outlast.
Just better position. Like it was tiring, yeah. Not even position. Just seems like his arm is just too strong to open up.
But like even the position for me is a better position.
Okay, yeah, on the hand, right? On the hand. The hand is better, right?
This is too offensive. The guy is hoping to pin here, but if he does not pin, then very quickly he would start wasting energy.
Get even deeper, right? He's not that deep on his arm, so
yeah. If he cannot finish, he should maybe stand up sooner and maybe start fighting in like more efficient position.
Yeah,
get his shoulder. Because this is very exhausting if you keep staying like this, keep hitting him.
Yeah, your arm just opens more and more, right? Like
yeah.
He's trying to get his shoulder a bit. He's trying to get his shoulder behind a little bit.
But still looks a bit too open. You see the
Now-
lat is already opening up.
Yes, but now his hand is a bit better, right? Now he has a bit deeper hand. So still in the Georgian is fighting hard. So I think he's just that much stronger, right, on that bicep.
And yeah, you see, you never know. It's really close. Maybe if
He
it
gets
was
a surge, and then it's a pin, right?
So he must try it, but
it's a good fight. Good fight.
Let's see if
He's looking out at his teammates like, what the fuck, right? This guy like getting pinned.
this position into an offensive position.
But nice.
Yeah. Now it's turning, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Good fight. Good fight.
Good fight.
It's the best, right? When there's so many competitors, so that when you get to the last final, the match is so close, right? That's the best. That's the best thing, right?
Not always.
No,
not
always. No, right? Okay, but say you had all the strong guys there, like at the Worlds, right? Then it gets interesting at the final, right? Like you said.
Yeah, you're actually right. No, it's very common for the top 2-3 athletes to be very close to each other because.
Like Nodalet and Daniels was really close, right? Like
normally we are all close to their limits.
That one stop match where it was really like a grinder, and yeah, so that's why WAF is so fun to watch, right? When you get the finals, like it's really good because you really have a. That's why always like these final competitors make for really good super matches, right? Like that's why Engin is always picking out guys who maybe have had like you and Oleg, and you kind of see you kind of already have good matches there also for a super match. Like,
well, I would not really say that WAF matches are too exciting to watch, but you're right. Sometimes they are like WAF matches. Sometimes
right.
They are sometimes.
You don't like the finals? I feel like this. I was like excited watching the finals.
Okay, because maybe we are little by little getting invested and we like it. We know the people.
Yes, especially when you know guys, right? Like you see. Okay,
but if you wouldn't know them,
then it's not as exciting.
Then it's not that exciting. Yeah.
Unless it's a grinder, then it's not exciting, right? Like
exactly.
Yeah.
Very good press seem to be.
So,
but it's like when you know how good Kristaps is, and then you see this Turkish guy beating him, right? You're like, okay, that's. You're like, okay, you get some. Okay, wow, who's this guy? And it's interesting.
Just one quick question before I continue.
Yeah.
You were saying 3 years, right?
Close to 3 years now, yeah. By officially, right? Like when I started at the club was September 2020. So yeah.
And for me, I think it's around 15 years. So I have 5 times more than you.
Yeah. It shows.
Well, maybe not for too long, but let's see. So Božidar.
Oh yeah, you probably seen this match, right? It was posted on Instagram.
I have seen it, yes.
Yeah.
But did you see how Božidar was on the left? He was killing everyone, no problem. But on the right, I kept seeing.
Oh no, he didn't.
Did he not?
Božidar? No, he lost to Shock.
Okay, but doesn't count.
Shock is insane, right? So
I think he even did well against Shock. If that not some elbow fouls, maybe he could stop the match.
I don't think so, but it kind of looked like how it usually looks. They have fought before, right? Like it looks kind of similar.
To me, it looked better than before.
Okay,
but I don't know. Good, but in any case, I could see a difference in between the Božidar's left and right. Somehow on the right, he was struggling. Many fights were long and difficult.
It's his left is the top roll hand, right? Like he top rolls with the left and hooks with right.
True, but he's also maybe hooking also on the left also. So he's maybe doing both on the left.
Yeah,
but
it's funny with this match, right? This match, they stop it and Vlad is pressing, and then it looks like Božidar is like, what the fuck is happening? Like it looks like he just gets. It looks weird.
Yeah, he was maybe he's a little bit injured or something like that is happening because I don't. It's a bit unusual to see Božidar arm wrestling in that way.
Like the defensive position.
Defensive, yeah, but then he stopped. Maybe he felt some pain. The loss was weird.
Maybe get it from the start.
try to
You see, they don't even. You see here.
Okay, yeah, just quick switch.
got the
Quick, yeah.
shoulder behind. Got the shoulder behind.
And
It's kind of
Krasovsky
it
just-
look,
Yeah?
Fire out,
You say.
kind of okay. It kind of looks like he allows Vlad to get his shoulder behind,
with his
Yeah.
tricep,
right?
Which is normally not a smart move, right?
slowly pushing.
No, I don't think with anyone you should.
Slowly
If you
pushing.
can't block it, right, you shouldn't.
Let's see the referee decision.
Yeah, normally the hook puller
Oh,
has an advantage of being able to kind of push sideways a bit more than the triceps guy. And I think the
Mhm.
hook puller should normally do better against triceps just because he's able to
Yeah,
get the triceps guy out of his shoulder.
feels like I don't know. Just when I think about it, like feels like Bushra should be able to not allow him to get into triceps, right? Like
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be smarter.
Yeah,
maybe he was just overconfident.
Vladislav Krasovsky
Do you think? Or
But yeah, I don't know,
I mean,
maybe.
yeah,
get the European Championship.
But anyways, good to see Krasovsky being back.
right. And he was also not the Bushra was in the loser bracket, right? So
Right.
Vlad was
I
probably
think,
just really good.
Yeah. So Vlad was not great on the left because he didn't win.
No, yeah, he lost to
but wait a
Bushra
second,
and
no.
Oleg, right? Oleg and Bushra.
But normally Vlad is amazing on the left. Left is his main arm.
It is.
Yeah. Before, when Bojdar was facing Vlad at one of Armor's events, and just overall and during the years, I could always see Vlad beating Bojdar on the left, Bojdar beating Vlad on the right.
Yeah, I think Timmy is saying Bushra was in the final with Oleg Shok, so for sure he beat him on the left. But yeah, so maybe he's just gotten better on the right or something. Because it's tough competition, right? Like losing to Oleg Shok and Bushra is not really.
That doesn't say much. It's
No,
tough.
yeah. It's a good top three.
Let's just quickly see if we got any more comments because we did skip a couple of them.
Yeah, there's this one from Timmy with in the WAF they often kill matches at the crescendo, like the match is about to get really interesting, but they stop it for a minor foul.
So that's quite a big problem, right? People are always complaining about it.
Yeah, right. Maybe say it do get to the Olympic Games at some point. Like if someone knew then there would be a lot of new eyes, right? And if someone new is watching and they just stop it for someone doing like this, right, or something, would be maybe not be too good.
Even I would turn the TV off immediately. I would be angry.
Yeah, like what the fuck is this? Like,
so we probably need to solve this problem somehow.
Yeah,
but I guess the super match format solves it a bit, like the running fouls and stuff.
Yeah, because there's more rounds, but you can't have a super match thing in a tournament, right? Like,
yeah.
And it would take like a month to finish the whole tournament.
So this match, maybe you don't have to rewatch it. It was.
This was the guy who did, probably Andrea said that that beat Engen, right, or something.
But also that's the annoying match where they saw some fouls on Netherlands, which maybe didn't happen.
Oh yeah, we did watch this one, right? Did he say that?
Let's not.
Did he say that Engen beat him, or no? Sorry, did he say that guy beat Engen or pinned
somebody?
Him?
Somebody said that guy pinned or beat it. Well, it's the same thing. Engen, I think
it's the same thing.
Pinning
and beating is not the same thing, right? Like,
are you talking about arm wrestling or
in a tournament? But if in they probably met in a tournament, right? That's the thing. So yeah, you're right.
No, but also he was talking about the 70-kilo guy. You see?
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Okay, but the 70-kilo guy. So let me remember which guy is it?
Maybe the para guy, right? The guy with the glasses.
Wait a second.
The youth guy.
Maybe.
The one against Daniel, right? The one against Daniel.
Okay. Wait a second. 75 kilo.
Yeah, there.
Okay, this guy.
But how does he? He's in in the youth, right? He's pretty young.
No,
so
no,
he
no.
has-
The guy who beat Armenian in the final. So 70 kilo.
No, yeah, 7. Okay, we're stupid. This is 75.
Yeah. No, wait a second. I missed it again. How is it so difficult to?
Yeah,
Wait
maybe
a second.
maybe their match was short, right?
Yeah.
The 70 kilo. Why can I not remember who this was?
No, this is 65, right?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
Ah,
Where's
okay. So
70?
maybe they are doing some rematches. Where's?
So then we'd be after the 75, right?
I
No.
don't understand. Ah, somehow the 70 kilo match went after a
After.
75 kilo match.
Okay. Oh, so this
Okay.
guy. Okay, yeah. Okay, makes sense.
Ah, so okay. Good. I'm speaking Netherlands. This was interesting how the guy managed to finally, after all, beat Krasimir.
Yeah. I think we can show an interesting video with this as well.
Because it
You
did
were-
look here. It looked like Krasi was very dominant. Like you see, boom,
Right.
strong.
Very
But at the end, Krasi still lost his wrist.
Casimir.
They slip, right?
They do slip, and they.
Alm can
Also, the guy did it twice, actually, right?
It's interesting with Krasi, right? He went from like going after the super heavyweights in like non-tested events, and now he's losing in WAF.
Yeah, I'm
He was
thinking.
fighting Corey West, and he was fighting. Who was he fighting? He was fighting Vitaly, and like it kind of seems
Yeah,
like
but that's already his downfall, I guess.
yeah.
Before he was actually winning against some
And he lost to
good
Matt
names.
Mask. He lost to Matt Mask.
So yeah, but look, here he's still doing well, right?
Yeah,
mean-
yeah. Even if he didn't win, like
change to a top
I'm sure his elbow problem is
wait, did he win?
making it hard
Wait.
for him to.
Oh, he won.
Progress.
He won. Oh, but there's a rematch.
Also, he
right?
won here, but then in the rematch he lost.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Nedalin Ristov and
You see here, he lost his wrist.
gets the
Yeah.
gets the wrist of Krasimir.
Maybe it's gonna be an elbow fall, I'm sure. And then next time, just right off the go to. Oh, okay, okay, that's it.
That's a good win, right? Anybody would
Yeah.
like to win against Krasi, right? Like,
Yeah.
imagine.
So the guy survived.
Like, it's cool to win, like WAF, right? But so then you win against someone like him, you're
Oh
like,
yeah.
okay.
So winning against Krasi and winning WAF at the same time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Great
very
win. Great win. Can I just show a video? And you've seen this
Yeah.
video already? It's from Facebook.
So I will.
I think you can just keep it up.
I'll remove this for a second. I keep it. Yeah.
Yeah, just let me just do this. So, you've seen this video already. You liked it.
Ah, so that's the guy.
Yes,
Shit.
that's the 100-kilo winner.
Because I have seen that, but I didn't know which guy was it. What did he
right.
win?
So
now I know.
Let's say like this is the 100-kilo winner from WAF. Okay, let me just turn it down.
It's interesting how the guy is not very. He doesn't have a big frame. He's quite small.
Yeah, small guy. Just like it doesn't even look 100 kilo, right?
Megan looks bigger, right?
Yeah, maybe. At least on the arm, right? The arm
Mhm.
is bigger. But okay, yeah, let's watch it. Insane. Insane, right?
Yeah.
And I just
Yeah, but here, no strap.
Yes,
top
yeah.
roll versus top roll. Yeah.
This is no disrespect to Enkin. Like if I was like an elite puller at a tournament like this, I would not want to after pull him. Like it seems like he's always really like straightening guys' wrists, and then he just goes. Like it seems like
Right.
I would maybe avoid it, not just for I don't know.
Because right, it's most likely you will not get anything good out of it. So.
Right. Like I saw Enkin posted this video where he was after pulling with Daniel as well, right? And he was also the same thing.
Right, same thing.
And Daniel was asking for a strap, and he was like, "No, let's go." And he's like, "Straighten, right?"
Yeah.
And he gets it. So, and it maybe Incan is really strong. He could probably maybe beat Daniel, but still, like, But maybe if it
Yeah.
was me, I would probably avoid that situation. But yeah, it looks like that match with Coach Ray. Yeah, I don't know.
Let me check one thing. Don't remove it yet. What if I
Okay.
add this to the stream? So somehow I just overrode it, right?
Yeah, I think also
Oh, okay,
maybe
and I
you
can
could.
do it. Okay, good.
Yes. Yeah, I can just stop
Mm-hmm.
stop my screen sharing anyways. But yeah,
So, a couple of the last final matches.
this is
Let's
the
take a look. This
second
is
to last one, right? 110.
yeah. So Reno, boom, immediately sacrificing his wrist, like
Yeah, his wrist goes there. Yeah.
maybe even moving a bit earlier. You never know.
Is it just me, or is that other guy maybe not too smart? Like he's not really fighting too much
I
center.
agree. Yeah,
He's just
he's
going
like
straight back,
he's
not
going
fighting.
straight into the trap, basically, straight into
Yeah,
the trap,
and it's
pulling
not
against the yeah.
right. And Reno is not really. He's really telegraphing his move, right? Like he's
Yeah.
standing tall, shoulder forward.
Ah, so it's not a surprise, right? It
No,
should not
yeah,
be a surprise.
he knows it's coming, right? So he should maybe get more close and go aside, right? But
Yeah, he should be ready to maybe drag more because it looks like he's just posting here. You see it just post. You need a little bit of drag to kick
yes, you
Reno
need
out of the
to
position.
turn all these presses. You need to turn them, right? Turn them before
Also,
they
yeah,
get
but
there. Yeah, but yeah, still like impressive performance, right? Youth guy winning.
no, yeah, so very big potential.
Okay, yeah, okay. Maybe this 123 guy is saying it's a false start.
Possibly.
Maybe it's slow it down. Maybe you can go slow mo.
Right, I can do that.
Just to see if his accusations are.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That was a
Okay.
false start.
Okay.
One more time. You see,
Ready? Yes.
it was a
Yes.
little bit before.
He's already maybe a little bit above there when the other guy says go, right? When the ref says
But
go.
what's interesting that maybe the hand, the fingers, nothing is moving yet, but he's already
moving his shoulder, right?
he's already moving his shoulder. The wrist joint is already moving.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. 123, and especially with the styles they're using, right? In some
So I
situations,
guess
maybe the guy who is doing this could stop a pressure, but if he already has the shoulder here, there's no chance, right? Like no way.
so people should be very careful of
Yeah.
the opponents who are pressing. You
Yeah.
immediately need to pay attention to the false starts and stuff.
It's tough to be a ref, right? Like you can't human mistakes.
And also, yeah, after all, it's not cheating if you get away with it. So we cannot blame
Yeah.
Reno.
No, yeah, for
We can
sure.
all-
People praise certain athletes for cheating, right? So
Yeah, arm wrestling is a lot. If you can get away with cheating in arm
yes,
wrestling,
if you're famous, you can get away with it, right?
if you're famous. Yeah, I
Right.
don't know. Sometimes if you're famous, people start paying more attention.
That's true as well.
So we have
You get more love and more hate, right? You get both sides of
right.
things.
Wait a second. Okay, now I understood. So the last match,
Yes, Laparelli was really good.
I need to speed it up again.
The Bulgaria, and they both go to a hook.
No, it seems like this guy also has promise. Very special build.
Yeah, it looks
Big guy.
like, he reminds me kind of. This says no, never mind. But he's I think I saw someone saying he is the para guy, para armwrestling guy as well.
Oh yeah, he is.
something.
So he does have some kind of disability, but
yeah, impressive still, right? Like
yeah.
looks like he's built like kind of like a strongman, right? Like a big frame, big everything.
It's interesting how we are looking at these two big guys here. One of them just won Worlds, and our guy is number 2, right?
Right.
But we both know that
they're not the best in the world. No,
exactly,
it's European,
yeah.
right? But European Championship, that they're probably not the best in the.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
that's
world.
European. It's European.
Yes.
But
Yeah, it's
we know
just
that it's the juices sometimes also changes things.
that, and not even without the steroids, right? Like,
Yeah, even
not
without
not
it.
not all the good guys are competing all the time, right? Like, there's
Right.
some guys who, because there's, you're not getting money for it, so you're not gonna be there every time. It's only whenever, like, some guy might be on vacation at this time, he might have work, or
Yeah.
like, if all athletes were
But
economically
I was mostly comparing it to the professional
okay,
tournaments,
right.
meaning like
But I
people
think
who are
even
maybe
that, even without the professional side, right? Like, we need to get to a point where everybody is there, because they
right.
everybody is there, right? Like, all the good guys need to be there. That's like the perfect
Still
situation,
not
right?
too. There's not too much motivation for everyone to always be
Yeah.
present, right?
That's the thing, right?
Many of the people are just doing it for fun. So.
No, right, exactly. You see, like, all the Swedish women, right? Like, okay, no, now the Swedish Federation is in IFA, but you see, like, all the good, yeah. But
Also
yeah,
here, Timmy is saying that yes, Andres and Jordan would probably do very well, and maybe can win.
yeah, for sure. Because we saw, what's the guy, the other Italian guy we were watching before. Now his name slipped out. It's something with B, but Santos beat that guy, right? Pretty comfortable in the super match, and he won on left arm. So yeah,
Mhm.
it just depends who shows up, right? Who shows up? That's the thing.
Well, okay, Morris, I think we should summarize today's live stream.
Right, this was the last one, right?
Yeah, that was the last match.
Yeah, let's maybe remove the thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the time flies very fast. 2 hours,
Yeah.
6 minutes.
Yeah, we had even more stuff to talk about, because you had a match with
Adrian
Popescu that we maybe should have went over, but so we
But
already
okay, let's
spent.
keep it for
Yes,
another
let's
day.
wait for the next time. We already spent 2 hours talking about this championship. That's crazy.
Next time, most likely, we'll have a lot to talk because of this King of Table
King of
7
Table.
happening
Mhm.
this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, are you coming to watch at my place or no? You saw my.
Yeah, I saw your invitation. The thing is, you know Mesh, right?
Yeah, so most likely you will just
Okay.
watch together, right?
He invited me already, and I said yes. So
Okay. So never mind.
Yeah, I will
It's a
not
long
come.
trip for you, anyways.
No, I think the trip is probably fine. Like, if I can use my parents' car, then it's fine. But otherwise, yeah, it's a long trip. But maybe next time, if you next time it will be King of East vs West. You will be in Turkey, so.
Right, but anyways, so I think it's quite a good stream for first try.
Yeah, it was good.
It was fun.
A lot of matches to talk about, right? Like a lot of stuff to watch.
I think if you keep doing these kind of streams, it will help me to stay on track and to follow Armwrestling better, because I feel like I'm getting behind. Maybe I'm a bit lazy sometimes to follow all the streams, and
no, yeah, but you also have work stuff, right? Like that stuff takes up a lot of time, so it's hard to follow everything.
So luckily you can help me, and you can summarize some of the news for me, which is always nice.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, and
go for it. Some kind of final.
Yeah, I was even gonna say, like, but you're stopping. You're not gonna train Thursdays anymore, right? From now on, you're
not
skipping
tomorrow.
Thursdays.
No, skipping.
So we won't see each other tomorrow, but
just Monday.
Training on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. You won't train this Saturday, right? Either. Then I guess this guy's coming.
No, I think Saturday I will train. Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit for fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. All right. But then.
Thank you a lot for you, Marius. See you next time.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, and we maybe missed some of the last comments, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for comments. It was really good. I think it's fun. People keep
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah, it was fun. All right. See you
See
next
ya.
week.